I'm going to be testing out every single spell in the Abyssal Void to figure out what spell you should use. And now the first spell we have is called Mighty Cleave, which unleashes a powerful circular strike around yourself. And now if I use this ability and fully charge it, I can hit the ground twice. And if I fully charge the ability, I can also gain some speed. And yeah, this is actually one of the nightmare spells, so you need a 215 level requirement. And now the dummies here don't actually work, cause yeah, Voldex actually ruined it. So we're actually gonna have to go into a game of Abyssal Void. Okay, so I'm in a game of Abyssal Void. And yeah, this is just a regular run of Abyssal Void. So I'm just gonna test the spell, cause yeah, the dummies don't actually work. But yeah, it is actually insane mode, because I'm currently just testing the abilities. But yeah, anyways, the next ability that we have is called Shatter Strike, which unleashes a devastating flurry of punches while gaining a speed boost. So basically what this does is if I use this ability, it's basically gonna do a bunch of barrage of punches. And yeah, if you use this ability, you'll also gain some additional speed. So yeah, this spell can actually target many enemies across the room. But yeah, this is only just an insane spell. But yeah, anyways, the next ability we have is called Sacrificial Orbs, which unleashes a destructive beams of energy. Now, if you fully charge this ability, you can actually gain some speed. And yeah, I'm not actually a mage, so this is not my type of spell that I would be using. And yeah, if you fully charge it, it'll do the most damage possible. So you want to ideally fully charge this ability. Now the next spell we have is called Void Flames, which channels void energy that flies towards enemies and explodes. And yeah, this ability actually also does give a speed boost. And yeah, this is actually one of the abilities that you don't actually have to hold. And yeah, again, this is a mage spell. I'm a warrior. Now the next spell that we have is called Cleansing Beam, which summons a protective beam that shields allies and cleanses negative effects. And yeah, this is actually one of the guardian abilities, so I can't actually use it well. And yeah, basically if you use this ability, you can basically get rid of bad effects such as anti-heal. And now the next ability is called Vengeful Taunt. And if I use this ability and I release it, I'll deal damage based on how much damage I take. So for example, T here, let's say I take some damage. It's gonna taunt him, and however much damage I take, I can release the ability and deal a certain amount of damage. And yeah, I did run out of time last run, but yeah, let's continue on with the next spell. And the next spell is called Blood Pact, which protects 2 allies with the lowest percent HP, transferring all damage taken to the caster. So basically what this ability does is if you use it, it's gonna protect the 2 players with the lowest percent HP. And yeah, it also does give you a speed boost. But yeah, if you use this as a guardian, you are going to take a bunch of damage because you are protecting your 2 allies. And now the next spell that we have is called Arcane Amplifier, which summons a magic circle that grants all allies increased physical and spell power, damage reduction, and faster ability charge. Okay, so if I use this spell, I can deal around 110 Q. But if I use the Arcane Amplifier, my damage goes all the way up to 150 Q, which is a pretty big increase of damage. But the sad part is you do actually have to stay in the circle if you want the damage to be dealt. If you're not in the circle, that bonus damage will not matter. And the next ability we have is called Gravity Leap, which leaps forward and creates a gravity zone dealing damage, pulling enemies into the center. So basically this is actually one of the legendary spells. You can actually drop it in Insane and Nightmare. So basically, if I use this ability, I can leap forward and I also do gain a movement speed boost. And yeah, this spell is actually really good because of the leap, especially on T. For example, his line attack that some people struggle with, if I wait here, I can leap all the way to the other side, and I only got hit by 1 line. Simple. And yeah, this spell does actually drag enemies to wherever you use it. And now the last ability that we have is called Unstable Warp, which teleports up to twice in a row, dealing damage and pulling enemies into the center. So basically, if I use this ability, I can use it twice, teleporting me twice, and it'll also drag enemies into the center, also giving you some distance and a speed boost. And that is all of the abilities in the Abyssal Void. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like on the video as well as subscribe to the channel. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.